Hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining us this Monday. So nice to have you here. My name is Melissa. I am going to be sharing about this nutrition program. We'll have a few testimonials afterwards, and then we're going to have some specials. My friend Sonia Magruder is going to go over the Black Friday specials that we have. If you have any questions, please ask them in the chat because we like to keep this Zoom 30 minutes. So ask any questions in the chat, and we have some special coaches that will be answering those questions. All right, what is this nutrition program that we keep hearing about? And why should we get started ASAP? This nutrition program is a great way to help balance, nourish, and repair our gut. And when we get our gut health in check, everything just works better. Our sleep is better. Hormones are better. We begin to release the inflammation. We're just happier. Our happy hormones are made in our gut. Now, how does this program work? It is 2 meal replacements per day. The program covers your breakfast, it covers your lunch. You can snack as often as you like. Fruits, veggies, and salads are considered free foods. And then you have dinner with your family. It's so easy. Your meal replacement consists of gut support, protein, and power shake. The gut support is called Biomedic. This is a prebiotic and a probiotic. It is the only clinical solution for removing glyphosate. Glyphosate, as many of you know, is the active ingredient in the herbicide Roundup, which is sadly linked to cancer, infertility, autoimmune, autism, dementia, gluten intolerances, and the list continues. That's the bad news. It's in the air we breathe, the water we drink. It's insidious. You can't wash it off of your food. It's in your food because it's sprayed on everything in the soil. The good news is this is clinically proven to remove glyphosate from your body and repair the damage that was done. So we have unbelievable testimonials, and this is a big reason for that. Your protein. This protein is going to cause you to burn fat and build muscle. It was designed by a doctor whose patients were in a coma, and he made this so their muscles wouldn't atrophy. Everyone will benefit from this. Old, young, even those on dialysis will do great on this because it puts zero strain on your kidneys. Your power shake, add water, shake it up, and go. If you travel a lot, perfect. Bring it with you. My husband and I travel all the time, and we bring this program with us. It's so convenient, and this is so delicious. And in your first box, you're actually going to get this travel blender as a gift. Before bed, you're going to have your tart cherry juice. This is going to clean out your liver. It's going to help support your body's response to inflammation. And it's the highest source of naturally occurring melatonin. So it's going to help you have that really deep restorative sleep, which is so crucial for anyone's health journey. I would love just to get a feel here. If you have not yet tried this program and you're just here because you're curious and you want to learn more about it, drop a 1 in the chat, just so I can see how many new faces we have. And while you're doing that, I'll tell you about the last component. We have this parasite cleanse. This is going to help knock out those buggers. Parasites are part of life, and every once in a while you need to kick them out. Now, everyone can do this parasite cleanse except for pregnant mamas and breastfeeding mamas. And if you're in that situation, you're going to edit it. We have something else that you're going to do instead of this. You are going to love this program. It is a game changer. Now, how long should you be on it, and how much does it cost? We always recommend, for best results, give yourself a 90-day window on this program. You didn't get where you're at overnight. Things aren't going to change overnight. But when you give yourself a 90-day window, it allows your body to repair, do the gut repair, clean out the liver, start to release that inflammation, just feel better. And then after 90 days, your account will transition to a maintenance program, which is 1 meal replacement a day rather than 2. And that's going to keep you going long-term. The program breaks down to only $12 a day. It is so affordable. It's going to save you on groceries. It's certainly going to save you on drive-through, and you're going to feel so much better. Your second month drops down $30 less because there's not a parasite cleanse in your second month. And then your maintenance program is only $6 a day, covering the one meal replacement per day. So what we recommend doing is getting back to whoever invited you. They will put your order in for you, and then they will call you on the phone before the second month ships to make sure you're sticking with this and make sure you're having a beautiful experience. You will be supported every step of the way, and we have a fabulous Facebook support group for you that has plenty of testimonials and recipes and support. If you need help, we're always here to help you. Now, what if your friends and family aren't really on board? They're not ready to make healthy changes. That's okay. You have this support group, and it's here for you every single Monday. Same Zoom, same time, 5:30 West Coast, 8:30 East Coast. We're always here for you. What else did I want to share with you? I'm sure it'll come to me. Oh, I remember. Some people may be thinking, this sounds good, but I think I want to wait till after the holidays. Well, I want you to think of it this way. Think of this program as helping you navigate your way through the holiday season or the eating season. Whether we celebrate them or not, we're still around friends and family, right? We may be indulging more than usual. It's okay, indulge, live a little, but still stick with this program. Still get your 2 meal replacements in per day because you'll feel so much better. And come 2025, which is going to be here before you know it, you're going to be ahead of the game. You're going to do wonderful. We're excited. Okay, who here has already gotten started on this program and would like to start? Is Christine Chandarlis here? If you are, raise your hand. And if you're not here yet, then we're going to actually call on Angie and Aaron, because I do see you here, Angie. Are you able to unmute and share your experience with us?
No. Hi there, my name is Angie, and my husband and I have been using this program for about 4 years now, so it's definitely part of our lifestyle. And we actually love it so much that we pay a third-party shipper so that we can have all of our goodies here in Honduras with us where we live. So my story is that from the time I was in my teens, I was diagnosed with underactive thyroid and also a related autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's. And we're within the first few days of starting this program, actually, like by day 8, I noticed that my chronic pain was dissipating in my back. And I started waking up before my alarm clock with so much energy. To this day, I still wake up before my alarm clock. I no longer need coffee in the morning to get going. My brain fog has lifted. My digestion has improved so much. I'm able to use the bathroom regularly now. My hair stopped falling out, and all of my hormonal jawline acne cleared up too. I used to suffer really bad with endometriosis and ovarian cysts. From the time I was 20 years old, I had to have surgery every 5 years to have all that cleaned up and removed. And since I started using these products, I no longer have an issue with that. So I started when I was in my 40s, and I'm so grateful to be finally thriving with the use of these products. And I'm so grateful to you, Melissa, that you shared them with me. And thanks for letting me share my story tonight as well.
Okay, you want me to go, Melissa, or you want to
Up,
talk?
Aaron, thank you. And again, real quick before you start, Angie, thank you so much. So many friends are dealing with hormone imbalances, and you had quite a journey ahead of you. We really appreciate you sharing. We're so, so happy for you.
Thank you.
All right, well, hearing Angie's testimonial, obviously seeing all the energy she had, I wanted to get on board too. And a little bit of my history is I was pre-diabetic most of our marriage. Now my A1C is normal, so I am no longer pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and now my cholesterol is in normal range. I also used to suffer from panic attacks and anxiety, and all that has improved since I've done the program. I also was in 2 vehicle accidents, not of my own initiative, but resulted in herniated discs in my neck and my lower back, which caused lots of pain. I am happy to say I do not have that pain anymore. And also, as Angie said, more energy, deeper sleep, actually released inches and bloating. And this program is amazing and we love it.
Yippee! Aaron and Angie, we're so thrilled for the two of you. Thank you so much for sharing. Can anyone resonate with what Aaron was saying? Cholesterol, panic attacks, anxiety, so many friends. You made a really good point, Aaron. You mentioned that you released inches. That's something I wanted to share with everyone. If you can possibly take pictures and measurements before you start, you'll be so grateful that you did. Don't get stuck at that number on the scale. Really look at how your clothes fit you. Look at your energy, your sleep as your scale of success. And then the weight will come off when it's ready. We're so thrilled for you, Angie and Aaron, both of you. Your stories are amazing. So I really appreciate you sharing, because look, we have almost 300 friends on this Zoom tonight. So you've inspired many. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, my friend Christine Chandarlis, I'm happy that you can share as well, because so many are struggling with hormone issues and so many have kids, young and grown, on the spectrum. So we're going to have a really good testimonial from my friend Christine. Thank you in advance.
Oh, you're welcome. So I started hormone therapy when I was like 39, so 17 years ago. I was dealing with night sweats, insomnia, kind of just foggy anxiety, which I normally don't have to deal with. So it was pretty surprising, but I did start with my hormone replacement, and it helped with some of the symptoms, but not all of them by any means. I still had a little bit of anxiety, and I don't want to be vain, but I was gaining weight, and it would just be a few pounds every year. So it'd be 125, 128, 130, 134, all the way up to 141. I'm 5'1", mind you. So I was like, what's going on here? And he's like, Christine, that's just part of aging, just kind of get comfortable with that. And I thought, oh, that stinks. And I am a health and fitness coach. I teach classes. At that time, I was teaching 2 classes back to back, Zumba class, body pump class, and then my own personal workout. So there would be no reason for me to be gaining weight the way I was. So fast forward, I followed you. Oh, actually, when I turned 51, I had a little scare, a health scare that was going to require actual prescription medication. And I was like, okay, I'm going to put the brakes on. So I was following you. I reached out, got on the ULT. And I want to say, for one, the one that was going to require prescription medication, no longer needed. Within 2 weeks, all those symptoms were gone. By 30 days, I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Let me try to now work on my hormones. So over the probably 3-4 months, I would slowly talk with my doctor and get off my hormone replacement. So I never needed prescription medication for the health scare I had. I was off my hormones and I was feeling great. No night sweats, no insomnia, no anxiety. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it to my son. My son is now 19. But when he was in school, he's on the spectrum, and he would just either bolt out the classroom door, he's sound sensitive, or he would go under the desk. He just didn't even want to be at school. He just really didn't kind of fit in. His social skills were off. So I started him on the Epigenius and the folic Zolite, yes, and the Biomedic. So I'm proud to say, no more does he need head counseling headphones. He's at the gym. He is able to deal with his anxiety a lot better. His depression, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 5. But before that, it was a 10. His anxiety at 1 to 10, it was a 10. It's now manageable. So he is doing great. He still does his shakes, his Biomedic, and we're both just so very thankful to you. And I'm going to have to say, if anyone is on the fence, the only thing you're going to regret is not doing it sooner. So get on board.
Thank you, Christine. Beautiful testimonial for both you and your son, really your whole family. I've gotten to hear so many beautiful testimonials for you. Christine's situation is not isolated. I cannot tell you how many times we hear that once your hormones start shifting, weight starts packing on. You're not changing the way you eat. You're not changing the workouts, but the weight has happened. It's coming on with a vengeance. And Christine was told by her doctor, it's part of getting older. get used to it. She fired him. She's like, no, thank you. So she told me she got off the bioidentical hormones, which are $250 cash out of her pocket. She got on this program. She dropped the weight and she has made this a lifestyle change. And we are so happy for her. And then for her son, his anxiety is so much better. When she told me he no longer needs his noise canceling headphones, I said, you need to share this on our Monday night Zoom. So many moms and dads will love to hear this inspiration for what their kids can potentially look forward to. So thank you. We really, really appreciate it, Christine. All right. We are hearing more and more testimonials of friends who are dealing with a cancer journey. So I want to hear from our friend, Benjamin Lentz. He's going to share real briefly how this helped him through his journey. Thank you, Benjamin. We appreciate you.
No problem, Melissa. Yeah, I've told my story before, and maybe some of you have heard it, but we're dealing with chronic lymphocytic leukemia. It's the B cell types. It's very aggressive. And it's, it was a long time. We kind of watched and waited, but we finally started treatment a few years ago, and the treatment was really tough. It really took a toll on my body. Just the medication, it's just toxic and it's really tough. About halfway through, we started having some really troubling numbers with liver enzymes, ALT numbers and different things, to the point that the oncologist sent me to the hepatologist at Mayo Clinic, all kinds of blood tests. They were discussing a liver transplant. It was really weird and scary. And that's when this kind of came into our lives through our friend Racy. And to say I was resistant is probably an understatement, because I do accounting and auditing for work, and I'm a numbers guy, so I'm just like, I can't make this math work. But after we really started getting going, we started the 1 shake a day, and then after just a really short time, matter of 2 months, the liver numbers completely cleared up and we're back in the normal range. And that was kind of like when the light went off. Money doesn't matter, health is more important. But was still kind of worked up with the numbers. So we started doing it. It really is a transfer spending. It was for us. I mean, we did the math, and it's literally almost a wash as far as that goes. But that wasn't really the big part. The big part, once I got over that hump, was that we were feeling better and that I was able to make it through the cancer treatment. And we talk about the numbers. My prescription monthly was nearly $15,000 a month. And you think of that, what cancer cost versus what this does to help you be healthy. It just really started to click on me that this is more important. And I even got the doctor at Mayo to reluctantly admit that it was probably environmental, because that's what I wanted to know. Was it hereditary? And he said it probably is environmental. And all these things started to click for us, that this is what's happening. This is what we're eating. This is what we're feeding our bodies. And it really, and my liver numbers have been normal since I've started this. They have not varied out of that range at all, which is kind of shocking to me to think about. But we're in remission now. I'm off the chemo, off of the targeted therapy, and this is what we do now to take care of ourselves. And it's going to be interesting. I have a follow-up with the liver doctor next week, and then in a few weeks with the oncologist. And the way I'm feeling, I feel pretty comfortable that we're still squarely in remission and moving forward. But it has been a huge part of the healing process for us. So that's our story.
We love your story, Benjamin. Thank you so much for sharing. We're so happy that you're doing incredibly well. Notice that he said in the beginning he was skeptical. Most men are. I don't know why the hubbies are the most biggest skeptics, but once they got going, he realized this is really transfer spending on groceries. It's not more expensive than groceries. So this is saving you money on groceries. And look at his results. His doctors are blown away. When they looked at his results, they're like, this is not possible. I don't know how you're doing this well. Well, we know, because food can be medicine if we put the right fuel in the tank. So we're thrilled for you, Benjamin. Keep up the good work and keep us posted on how that oncology appointment goes. Very, very inspiring. All right. For those who are wondering, wait, what did Christine Chandarlis say for her sons on the spectrum? She put him on, you might want to write this down, Epigenius Family, which is a shake that has extra gut support in it. Fulvic zeolite, which binds with heavy metals and helps remove them. And Biomedic, which of course removes the cancer-causing glyphosate. So bear that that's just a tip for you. He's doing wonderful. We get to hear these testimonials every Monday. We love them. All right, next, I hope my friend is here. Ian. Ian is pretty much a genius. He is a biochemical engineer and a holistic health coach. And he's been sharing this with him and his family, and then also his clients, and doing amazingly well. Ian, are you with us tonight? Are you able to unmute if you're here? Because I'm not quite.
I am, Melissa. Thank you. Well, thank you so much. So I started promoting ULT 4 months ago, giving it to my clients, and it's been really transformative. So the ULT really follows a lot of the principles that I believe are needed for everyone to start their health journey, addressing nutrients, minerals, detox, cleansing, and also improving sleep. So the challenge with my clients is putting that all together before I had the ULT, trying to make sure that they're eating clean, trying to source different supplements from different companies and putting together, and also supporting them along the way. So it's very, very complicated. The process has been time consuming, expensive, and also difficult for clients to follow. So as an engineer, I'm really looking for a really nice integrated, easy to follow system to provide for my clients. And that's what ULT has brought. It's being able to combine nutrition, which has always been a concern for my clients, and combine with detox cleansing in a way that's easy to follow daily, weekly, and monthly. And the results have been great: weight loss, reduced inflammation, energy boost, clearing of skin, better sleep, and also hair growth, which is great. So the thing is with ULT, it simplifies the journey. It eliminates the complexity. It integrates everything that we know people need to start their health journey in one very affordable program. And it follows the principles that we all believe in. Helium aligns with principles of clean, organic, regeneratively farmed, sustainable, and even the packaging as a chemical engineer is biodegradable, a combination of hemp as well as bamboo. So I think that ULT has provided a really strong foundation for health for my clients, and it has been a game changer for a lot of them.
Absolutely outstanding, Ian. Thank you so much for your share. We really appreciate you and all the lives that you are changing. Truly amazing. Do you notice how he said his clients need something that's simple and affordable? This checks both boxes and it works. So thank you so much, Ian. We really, really appreciate you. All right. Last but not least, our fabulous, who do we have last but not least? I wrote her down. Nicole. Nicole is amazing. She has helped so many people with this program. She's an iridologist, so she has a beautiful built-in clientele in real life and on Instagram, and she is changing so many lives. Nicole, are you with us to share, please?
I'm here. Hi, guys. I am so excited to share this. I've become very passionate about this program. It's changed my life. And similar to what Dr. Ian was saying, the simplicity. I have 3 kids. I'm hiding in my room right now. If they come in, I'm sorry. But juggling 3 kids, my oldest is special needs. This was a program that literally takes such little time to execute successfully. So going back into what got me into this, I was diagnosed last year with psoriatic arthritis, and that was a very humbling journey to say the least. I'm a holistic practitioner, and it's my job to help people stay healthy. And I was falling apart, and it was, despite going to the gym and doing this on and eating clean. So I was really, despite all of that, not getting all the nutrients in my body. So what I ended up doing was, getting on this program is kind of like a last ditch effort. Didn't have a whole lot of hope because again, doing all these things right in the beginning, it wasn't helping. I also noticed that I was having like hypertension, high blood pressure, put on a beta blocker because I couldn't control it despite my diet. I had gained 40 pounds last year, and that was awful. My cholesterol went up, my iron went down. So I gave this kind of, let's see how it goes. Within 30 days, the psoriatic arthritis was entirely gone. It's literally just scarring on my body now, which I'm also working on. My cholesterol is now entirely normal. It's helped me lose 70 pounds in the last, I started this in April. It's been a while. But I mean, I was that crazy person that tried all these, going to the gym, counting my calories, nothing worked. And now it's helping me release the weight. My iron is normal. My CRP went down. And that's the other thing with the biomedic Melissa was talking about. It's amazing, but it helps bring those inflammatory markers down. So mine went from, a double digit down to under 1, which is what's going to help prevent autoimmune disease and cancer from spreading in my body. So it's given me my life back in many ways. And even for somebody was talking about their autistic child, my son last year, what made me so sick was he actually wasn't well. And as caregivers, it takes a toll on us. I know many of us have been through that and sometimes go through that. Taking care of him is really what made my health plummet. And he was kicked out of school. He needed to be like 24/7 supervision, arm length at all times, couldn't leave him with anybody. And he's now back in school getting straight A's with this stuff. So, I mean, Epigenius is, it's like chocolate milk for kids with the biomedic hidden in it. And it's really easy to give to kids. You can make it into ice cream, fudge pops. Like, it's been a game changer for him. And, you know, he's thriving on this stuff too. So it's not just for us busy people. It's also for our children.
Unbelievable, Nicole. Thank you so much for sharing your life-changing experience for you and your whole family. The story gives us goosebumps. I mean, what this has done for your son, just unreal. And then helping you release 70 pounds. We're just so thrilled for you and your whole family. Thank you so very much.